Hey guys, Becky here. Today I just want to talk to you about an encounter I've had with Jesus that really rocked my world and changed the way I felt and thought. So let's get started. Um, a lot of times I like to just picture Jesus that morning as what he wants to be for me that day. And then there's times I say, Father, just show me how much you love me. These are things in my life that I found that really helped me throughout my day, and they really helped me to see Jesus in every area. So this one really impacted me. It was early on, and I would just like to share it with you in hopes that maybe it would help. So here we go. One day I said, Jesus, who do you want to be for me today, or what would you like to be for me today? And he appeared to me, and this is all in my imagination. He came to me in overalls and a garden hoe. And I asked him, I said, what are you doing dressed like that? And he said, well, come with me, I want to show you something. So he said, I want to show you your garden. So here we are, we appear in my garden, and he spans his hand across and he said, check out your garden. And I looked and I saw just a few rows of beautifully tilled fruit. And then I saw a lot of other rows that needed some work. So I frantically began to look for a garden hose so that I may help him. And he looked at me, kind of stunned, and he said, Becky, what are you doing? And I said, but Jesus, I want to help you. I want all this to be beautiful fruit. And he said, okay, well, your job is to go over there and sit down and watch me work. And he said, you see this fruit over here? And he takes me over there and I get to look at it. And while I'm looking at it, there's words on it. So I have to look a little closer. And I noticed that it has the fruit of the Spirit. If any are familiar with the fruit of the Spirit, it's love, joy, peace, gentleness, meekness, goodness, faith. And there was a few missing, but for the most part, I had love and faith. And I had patience and kindness. And I think those were the most that I saw. And he said, you see this fruit? It was produced during the times that you were beholding me. And he said, you see all that over there? And he pointed to the area that wasn't tilled yet. And he said, that's going to happen the same way this did. You're going to have to behold me. And I said, wow. And he sat me down, and he said, now, and he had this big smile on his face, and he said, now you just behold me, and the fruit will just manifest. And I just, that was all of that vision. But as I began to ponder on it later on, I dissected it over the course of a few days, and it really just began to speak to me. And because I'm a worker at nature, I tend to want to, I was one of those who always wanted fruit to just produce, and I would always examine myself and say, wow, you need more love. I would become impatient, and I would say, wow, you really need to work on your patience, or I would become irritated real easy. And so I really saw my shortcomings a lot. And he was just beginning to challenge me to say, you know what, don't look at yourself so much, look at me. And as you see me, you'll see that I am just, and I'm loving, and I am kind, and I am patient, and I am merciful, and I'll be all these things to you. And as you see me as those things to you, then those things will manifest within you, and you'll begin to overflow to others. And guess what, guys? It did. Like, I just began to enjoy my quiet time with him, and he just began to take me on this wonderful journey of seeing him as my rock. I used to be in an emotional uproar. Like, if someone didn't like me, then I would probably work really hard at trying to fix it because I felt like everyone needed to like me. But he said, Becky, just focus on me. And he just began to stabilize my emotions, and he became my rock. And he began to show me all kinds of areas that he was for me. He became forgiving. So I wasn't so hard on myself because I realized he had forgiveness and mercy toward me. He became my lover. He loves me. He loves you. He just loves to enjoy us. And so that taught me to just really enjoy him and to enjoy people. So this was a tremendous revelation for me, and I can honestly say that I found life is so much easier and more enjoyable because now I can just sit and watch him, and I don't have to worry about the fruit happening. I just get to enjoy him, and it just happens. So I hope this helps you today, and I will be posting more videos on my personal encounters that I've had with Jesus that's transformed my life. And if you're interested in having a personal encounter with Jesus that can help you, then feel free to contact me at becky4dawn@yahoo.com. I would love to walk you through something or whatever the need is. Just thank you and God bless.